or call 1-800-TCM-1002. Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. I want to say right now, welcome back, Lee Grant. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Good. Now, unlike our last two films with Lee Grant, the next one is a light comedy. Has a very similar plot to the musical Mamma Mia. It's a movie titled Buona, Sera, Mrs. Campbell, with Gina Lollobrigida in the title role, with three men who may or may not be the father of her daughter, played by Janet Margolin. The men played by Telly Savalas, Peter Lawford, and Phil Silvers. What are your memories of this film?
Oh my God, Bob. You know, as magical as it was to move from New York to Malibu, for me to take my family to Rome to work with Gina Lollobrigida, you know, who couldn't speak a word of English. Everything, when she said it on screen, she, you know, memorized it before. You know, Joey, my husband, and my daughter Dinah, and our cat Fitzsimmons, went all to Rome, and Shelley was in it. Now Shelley and I had lined up and been kind of bitter enemies in a movie before when I was still blacklisted. And so the first thing she said to me when we were having lunch together is you know, you don't have star qualities. You're blacklisted because, you know, you just couldn't make the grade. I mean, something awful like that. And so I hated her for the whole picture.
Right.
And then at the end, we were sitting in a church in a little in a little town that we were shooting in, and Shelley was waving at me across the church, and she was pointing to the saint. She was standing underneath the saint, and the saint had a tooth missing and was holding up a tooth in her hand, and Shelley had a tooth missing. And she was so funny, pointing to the toothless saint and having no tooth herself, that I just laughed, and we became friends, good friends after that. And it was, oh, it was fun and whimsical, and Italians and fittings and food. And my Aunt Fremo came over, and she stayed, and she and Joey painted every day. It was glorious.
Wow.
It was everything you dream about.
Yes. So here is, from 1968, Buona, Sera, Mrs. Campbell.